This has got to be the most goofy space mission I've personally ever seen. We're only like 1 day and some change into this operation, and shit has already hit the fan, quite literally. But no, NASA spent $30 million on this toilet for the Artemis ship. And they did this so there wouldn't be a repeat of what happened in the 60s. I'll put that on screen for you right here if you don't know what I'm talking about. But within like 1 day of them being in space, it broke. Like it just stopped working. And it took NASA a bit of time for them to fix it and figure it out. But yeah, totally a silly, goofy thing to have happened immediately into the mission. And I'm glad that they got it fixed. I wouldn't have been making this video laughing at it if they hadn't gotten it fixed. But now that it's fixed, let me actually explain to you how it works. Okay. So take a look at this. I did a little illustration showing my beautiful artistic abilities. And the only piece of human waste that they're actually keeping is the number 2. They're keeping the feces. They're actually just dumping the urine out into space and just letting it sit there for all of eternity, which I think is so goofy because it weighs a lot. They don't really have the room for it. I mean, where would they put it? But I do think it's a little goofy. The other thing that I thought was a little bit goofy is how much news coverage this has gotten, especially considering the fact they're not even landing on the moon. Like, it seems like every single time it's in the press, they're branding it as this experience where it's the first time that humans are going back to the moon. And like, yeah, kind of. But from a very surface level perspective, it just comes across as a very expensive sightseeing retreat. But also, everything that I would see about the Artemis II mission on Twitter was just false and incorrect and misinformation because it was on April Fool's Day. And I wish that these were April Fool's jokes, but it seems that a large community of people on Twitter are fully convinced that the Artemis II mission has already been visited by aliens, which I should have expected, but I didn't. And it honestly seems like I should have been listening to this guy who's been talking about aliens and the Artemis mission since 2024. But yeah, all jokes aside, I just wanted to come on here and talk about some goofy things that I saw relating to the Artemis mission. Peace.